fantastic contributions with the bat and also with ball in hand. Umpires making their way out to the middle. Well over 300 runs in that semi-final between Afghanistan and India, and even though it's not the same surface, you just feel that there's going to be plenty of runs on offer. India, they are the best in the tour.
So you've got to enjoy it.
Suryavanshi, they'll be looking to set their marker out early. On the money straight away, Seth Morgan.
Yeah, good areas first up.
That's a beauty from Seth Morgan. Already we're seeing that pace and carry on this ball.
In the air, but in the gap, and that's the first boundary off the final. Magnificent shot from Aaron George.
They're fantastic. Just on that occasion, over pitching from Seth Morgan, maybe trying to see how much movement he can get through the air. Back foot this time, but Aaron George, the man in form for India. Fantastic 100 in the semi-final against Afghanistan.
Yeah, if you're a batter with the kind of talent that Vaibhav Suryavanshi has, when you see a surface like this, you see a bit, because you will get a delivery like this, which is right in your slot, and you will put it away with ease.
Well, there's a lot to like about this shot, a lot to like about this young man as well. Alex Green, first time in the over, just over pitching. What I find interesting, Rohan, is just how both sides have shaped up in the different phases of the game. In the first 10 Indian batters up against the spin, the and then likewise for the Indian players, how will they shape up against so many moments?
Well, that's four. Fine legs in the circle, and
yeah, just straying it.
You just go back to the point I was trying to make about Ralphie Albert and Farhan and bowling in. I think there'll be much done on this surface. Swing and a miss. And that's why I think it'll be a really interesting bat. Aaron George a little bit more.
Please just try and find the middle of the bat. So an opening batter, you're anxious to really trust your technique.
It's looking good.
Bludgeons, but there is a man out there in the deep. I think that's Joe Moore's patrolling that region. Has been excellent in the field all tournament. Does a good job again. Aerial and taken. England's have their first.
Yeah, just reached out for it with hard hands, did Aaron George. Couldn't quite keep the ball along the ground. And Ben Mays with an excellent catch at point.
Good form. He had a decent performance. Well, that will find its way easily to the boundary. Suryavanshi continuing that positive intent.
They just lost the wicket. The one thing I will say though, as a young batter, especially when you've got as much talent as well.
Yeah, and it's interesting as well. So their exposure to the type and the format of cricket actively favours India because of it's giving opportunity for. And so when the more, I guess, experienced white ball players are playing that in the 100 Cup.
So for all these young men, it's the World Cup. Well, I'll talk about that in the next over. 5 overs. Oh, he slashed that. And it's gone the distance. First 6 off the innings. And it's come from the plate of Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
And it's those quick hands through the...
Yeah, just going back to the point of...
Be inspired by what they see.
Enjoying the day out. Oh, he's teed off. Hasn't timed as well as he would have liked. Nonetheless, he gets 4. End of the 7th over. 38 for 1.
From deep field and 4. And as we've seen with Ayush Matre through this tournament, he deals highly in boundaries.
Well, here, Ayush Matre
will get 4 in an area where he didn't quite intend, and that happens now. 3 boundaries in 12 for Ayush Matre.
And Manny Lumsden.
Again, massive from Ayush Matre. 3 4s and a 6 and 18. 50 up 53 for 1. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is such a threat, such a danger. I wouldn't say it's a terrible delivery, to be honest. Such power.
Well, Suryavanshi's had a few big swings, particularly at Seth Morgan. He swung and missed a few of these big legs.
Very good on Suryavanshi to hit that in front of point, because there is a deep point slightly backward.
Yes, the shot not without risk.
He's feasting, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He is such a dangerous player.
He's feasting on Minto.
That is high class, honestly. 18 off the over, and that is a stamp of authority. 71 for 1. Portions of play so far today has been like a range-hitting contest. It is just the way these young guys play the game. What answers, Andy Flower, can England come up with again?
Been hit on top of the bounce.
Started well. 79. That will take Vaibhav Suryavanshi to 49. We are in over 11, and there have been 13 4s and 4 6s. He talks so much about his power, but the danger is he's also got touch and timing.
And he's definitely played a few of these touch shots in amongst the big shots.
There hadn't been a boundary, but a boundary to end the last over, and some excellence over the cover. 6 runs from Suryavanshi.
Crazy shot there by Suryavanshi.
The power, where's this? This could be on Tungogara. What a shot!
That's a massive six, that, Ed. That's a big boy six, that. David Miller would have...
A big boy six. Down the wicket. Where's it gone? It's out the ground. Suryavanshi, you're commandeering all the highlights. Goes again. Going and gone. Somebody throw it back.
Yeah, these sixes are raining at this point. It's raining.
Now through the offside. It is such an adjustment at the last moment to pick up 4.
It was said that he's had a quiet tournament up until this point. I think he's left his runs, his most crucial runs, for the right.
Oh my word! 22 off the over. They'll look for 2, and they'll pick it up quite calm. Oh no! Oh, it's a sign of where England are. They're such on the back foot.
Every time there's a dot, he's like,
Skipper! I will not be undone. It'll bring up a 50 in some style. Oh, chance! Bowling change! Green! He'll put some brakes on it for now. It's a big wicket. It's the skipper. It's the...
But he can still be proud of that.
They make a breakthrough.
That's it. That's his 100. 100 in a World Cup final. It's been an innings of the highest quality.
What an innings.
Oh, could this be out? Oh, good effort. But this will race to the fence. Tells you how good he's been. Again, just have a look at this. Fixed the leg so early. Times it well. Picks up another 6.
Well, I think he might be ramping it up a gear again. Now he's got his 100, 110 off 50.
Well, that's again just slapped straight over the bowler's head for 6. Oh, he's struck that cleanly. Will be another 4. Oh, he's just dealing in boundaries at the moment. I'll tell you what, he's batting on 125 and 100 of those. Yeah, another one. In the slot. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi just says, yeah, I'll have some of that. Thank you very much. Another 6 to the young man's name. They've gone for 6. And I'll tell you why he needs to be aggressive. But let's just appreciate this shot. He's not stopping Suryavanshi. This is an exhibition.
And that's the 200 for India within...
Overs done, 230 for 2. With Suryavanshi at the crease, you can't put it past him, that's fine. Get an aggressive feeder in. Try and put a little... Yeah. Well, if you get a few wickets...
They are sailing about 20 metres... Well, Suryavanshi runs. Aggressive because those projected scores were so tournament. He took a 3-fer and he's just...
What is this? Is this a chance? No, it isn't. That's another 6. That's his 150. What an innings this has been, young man. And he tells his teammates, he tells his coaching staff, I'm at the crease, don't you worry.
Well, another straight 6 to bring up his 150. The fifth impressive shot. And he gets the Yorker in Morgan. But once again, Suryavanshi, he's got all the skills here. Goes for 4. That's the end of the over. 224 for 2.
Oh, that's a great shot by Vedan. Was in the air, but he's found the gap and he picks up 4.
Well, Vedan, almost forgotten that he's at the crease. He's had none of the strike.
Well, I think his mindset needs to be, listen, this is actually...
Strike rate. He's not faced it.
That's another boundary. Just get the feeling when you have a look at... Wowza! That's massive! Again, in the slot. And he's just having fun over there right now. There's no pressure off the Under-19 final. That's another one. Swatted away for 6. And it's massive once again. Now, I'll tell you what, if you're part of that England team right now, I know it must be depressing. I know it must be you're under the cosh. But somebody... Yeah, that's another 6. No, that's another 4. Got carried away. Dash, our commentary stint's coming to an end. But I'll tell you what, if you stay another couple of overs, you would have... That's the wicket that they were looking for. Got a little bit of a soft dismissal as he tried to ram that to fine leg. But what an innings this has been. There was an iconic 175 played in the World Cup in 1983 by Kapil Dev. And
High class. It's an area that Trivedi is very good at scoring. He's good square of the wicket, using the bowler's pace. Nice gap finding. Again, we talked about the sweep from Vedant and scoring behind square.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot, isn't it?
Nice. And he's looking to play with a little bit more freedom and loosen the shackles now behind.
And that's what can happen. If there's a big...
All over. It looked fair there.
Oh, wow. Malhotra. They've been going at a runner ball. Malhotra's had his chance. It's brought back after that grounded catch from Farhan Ahmed. And now he's showing a little innovation.
Oh, this could be out. This could be out. It is. Rian Malhotra just didn't quite get the timing. He's dejected. He's disappointed. But Mintu has come back strongly.
To the dressing room. He's gone for 30.
Of the stumps. That could be a dismissal. And it is. Another wicket falls for India. Vedant Trivedi trying to flick one. Gets the leading edge.
And he's got gets the right-handed Vedant Trivedi.
1 run conceded and a wicket picked up. Oh, nicely played. Clever. He'll pick up for you. It's a quick outfield.
It's a quick outfield, and Alex strike now. He's a lovely little player, isn't he, Rowan?
A little bit like that, actually. Lumsden just on that occasion over pitching.
Yeah, with mid-on up in the circle, this particular length, it sits up. And so for the backside, needs to get into an early position of power. More runs.
Yeah, there is a fine leg out there, but just a little tickle from Kundu. Lumsden going short into the wicket, maybe a little bit of over. Well, that sounded good off the bat there. He's going to go racing away to the boundary. One bounce for. Good start to the over from Kundu.
He did play the shot in the previous over, but hit it straight down the ground. The length is a lot short. Lifting, playing with the field. Skipper said the previous ball, bring fine leg back, send the fielder out to deep mid-wicket. Kundu gets inside this and picks up yet another boundary. In fact, it goes all the way for 6.
Goes again. Pace-off delivery from Manny Lumsden. And India, as you said, they are just playing with the field. Brings up the 350.
Disdain with the boundary. Clever with the 6. This will be destroyed.
Well, they've just brought deep third into the ring. And they sent out fine leg. And Kundu says, you can do that, I'll just give myself space the other way this.
Oh, hit hard. Gosh, you can't miss your line and your length, you'll get hurt.
Well, Seb Morgan has done well to get out of the way of this because that came back.
Shot in the air, ask him to get underneath it. A better length. Fuller. Oh, you can't bowl length. Ambrish now also unleashing.
Well, this is a shot. Morgan's missed his length.
And a playing surface. After 45, unbelievable hitting. Bowl him!
Well, Minto on that occasion, just keeping it simple. He's gone top of off stump, and he has got his reward. No, RS Ambrish, he's on his way back.
So yet another back. Height. Right, who's underneath this one?
Joe Moores, on the second attempt, he manages to keep hold of it, and that is a very good catch from one of England's best fielders at back of him, because he can do some damage.
Yeah, a little bit of a mini collapse.
Well, that's gone straight. That's going to be Ben Dawkins, who's that long on. Lightning outfield here. It's a good area to try and target these last few overs.
Top edge. I think it'll land safely. It sure does. They'll pick up a couple. Oh, umpire maybe want to go upstairs and just have a check. Yes, he does. And Patel has to go for 5. It's 390. Now the last batter in. India not too far away from 400. This will help. Oh, all the way for 4. 397 for 9.
Well, this is a great shot. Just target.
Now over the top. Missed length. It's a free hit. It brings up 400.
Well, this is a whopper of an innings.
Why take the single when you can do that?
But
look at the wrist. Hunt them down. And they'll make it back comfortably. This is some total. This has been have England, their bowlers, their key performance.
I think it's pretty clear that you've got to go hard in the first power play. Try and take the advantage of the field restrictions. Yeah, Ben Dawkins, you said he's looked good, but he hasn't kicked on. It's pretty similar to Aaron George. Well, looked good for his runs, but hasn't really kicked on. But he did get a big 100 in the semi-final. Coming to bowl to you.
and the sweeps.
Wait there. All right.
A good loud call on Richard. Maybe that will be the first ball of the chase.
Yeah, short and wide from Henil Patel. That's what Moores was searching for. That he just needed a bit more width, and on this occasion he got it, and that allowed him to. Well, and again we've just seen one on the offside, and this one for Joe Moores, leg side, back-to-back boundaries.
Yeah, much better from England. 2 consecutive boundaries, a little bit of pressure now on Henil Patel.
That's a better length, but again that is an equally better shot from Joe Moores. We've seen 2 back foot shots and then a. It's nicely tucked away. That should race away with ease.
Yeah, very easily played on that occasion. Gone inside edge, ricocheting onto the stumps, and RS Ambrish strikes.
Well, they've been probing India. The opening bowlers have been. Joe Moores, 17th, did back in England to sign a
That'll help. Close enough to him. Pounced on it.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by Dawkins. A little bit of shape on that postal, but he was still able to find the middle of his bat and hit through whatever swing there was. I think he's going to love that, and maybe that.
Clears mid on and picks up speed. So for the first time in his brief innings, Dawkins is starting to find some tempo.
Yeah, definitely starting to open up here, Dawkins.
This time he just backs away to the leg stump. Typical of the way that we've seen an England senior team play in the last few years.
Yeah, just speaking about his back lip.
Oh my goodness, that's glorious. Is that Crawley? Like, that might win the race. It does win the race. So they've gone into overdrive to close out 1 delivery short of this first power play.
That's an absolutely wonderful shot there from Ayers. Uses his feet, hits the ball over long on 4-6.
Amazing, because they are square, 78 for 1. Yes, gets there. He is now the leading run scorer once again. Mays in this ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup. He's having a phenomenal time. Chance. Taken. India have a second. And the reverse or switch hit has success.
England are 93 for 2.
In the gap, should be 4. Rue off the mark.
Rue will want to emulate his performances from the previous game in the semi-final. Coming in red hot.
Hit it. The white ball. That's hit the gap as well. So while all of that is happening, Dawkins is continuing on his merry way.
It's important here that Dawkins keeps going. Again, a nice...
Well, it's flowing, and sometimes you deserve a little bit of fortune. He's rushed along now to 36.
Oh, beautiful shot for 4. Again, just picking his spot. Thomas Rue, no fielder in the deep over there. And like you just said, and cover.
And Gary's not waiting around. There's the slog sweep. Very accomplished player of spin is Thomas Rue. And he's got off to which way the ball's turning.
Oh, great shot. That's 6. 8 of the over already. 2 deliveries yet to come.
68 metres out there to that square leg boundary, and he's cleared it. He does, and he gets it very fine. Well done, Thomas Rue. Causing also...
There's the wicket that they were looking for. You've got to feel for Rue because he hit that like a rocket. But straight to the captain, Ayush Matre. It's a massive wicket in the corner.
It has worked.
It's in the air, but it's 6. Just a little bit of flight from Kiran Patel. And Caleb Falconer was... What a way to get to your half-century in a World Cup final. A clean hit over long off for 6. Brilliant innings from Dawkins. Yeah, that is John Wilk. Oh, good shot. Powerful shot for 4. Doing well to find boundaries every over now, England.
Ed Rainsford spoke right at the start of this game. Just
Up until now. Gone! Ayush Matre with the golden arm. And an excellent catch from Kiran Patel. It's the big wicket. Dawkins. He was the danger man.
Dawkins 60
Through. Did a really good shot, but unfortunately straight to the killer. Oh, he's gone. Run out. And the Indians are cock-a-hoop.
very short stay.
Gone. Another wicket goes down for England. Dipesh digs it in short. And Farhan Ahmed just trying to run it down the third man. Gets outside edge and Kundu behind the stump. He doesn't drop too many.
Well, this was a goal from Dipesh.
Gone. Another wicket. It's a good catch by Dipesh. And very little reaction time. Very calm reactions in the dressing room though. But England now 7 down.
Disaster for England. 3 runs, 4 wickets. Sebastian.
Yeah, that's going to happen. Boundaries are still going to come. England are still going to look to go hard for the obvious reasons.
Falconer's been really impressive in this World Cup. He's played different styles of innings.
That's the response. That's 4. The new bat is hitting very well. You might just have said Dipesh had a little piece of that. 3 in succession. Caleb Falconer is keeping himself interested in this run chase, although it is some way off. Well, whoever is fielding down in that corner of the ground has had some work to do to throw it back in this over. Caleb Falconer, 43 from 21.
The third through extra cover.
To just be pulled out to 15%. Oh no. I keep saying bend from the knees, the fast bowler. That will be a half century for Caleb Falconer. He opened things up in the tournament with 66 against Pakistan. And
We'll come back to that. Beautiful shot, beautiful option, finds the gap.
I think what's really stood out for me watching the young guys is their fearless nature that they've shown.
Oh, chance, taken, hits the deck. Enan, substitute fielder, takes a catch at backward point. India now need 2.
Hossing over 400 plus.
catch it's a cry, catch it, taken! Ambrish continues to sparkle on the day of this final. He's done an excellent job for his country and for his team and captain.
England, they are now 9 down, manning up.
Oh, brilliantly taken! An outstanding catch to hand India their 6th ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket title. England were Vaibhaved earlier today. He's been the...